Angela Blackmore was a 21-year-old pregnant mother who was brutally murdered in her home in Wainoni, Christchurch, on August 17, 1995. Her 2-year-old son was asleep in a nearby room at the time of the attack. Angela Blackmore suffered a frenzied and violent assault, being bludgeoned with a bat and stabbed 39 times with a knife to her head, neck, chest, abdomen, and limbs. Her partner, Laurie Anderson, was at work and their flatmate was out of town. For almost 25 years, the case remained unsolved despite a massive police investigation dubbed Operation Vancouver. However, a significant breakthrough came in 2019 when Jeremy Powell confessed to the killing. Powell was subsequently sentenced to life imprisonment in 2020 with a minimum non-parole period of 10 years. Powell became a key Crown witness in the subsequent trial of 2 other individuals charged with Angela Blackmore's murder, David Hawken and Rebecca Wright-Meldrum. According to Powell's testimony, David Hawken, a former debt collector, had ordered the murder and offered $10,000 to Powell and his then-girlfriend, Rebecca Wright-Meldrum, to carry out the hit. The Crown alleged that Hawken's motive was to gain control of a property co-owned by Blackmore and her ex-husband. Wright-Meldrum, who was a friend of Angela's, was described as essential in securing access to the Wainoni property on the night of the murder. Powell testified that Wright-Meldrum instructed him to attack Blackmore once inside the kitchen and also helped clean up afterwards. In December 2023, after an almost 5-week trial, a jury found both David Hawken and Rebecca Wright-Meldrum guilty of Angela Blackmore's murder. In April 2024, both Hawken and Wright-Meldrum were sentenced to life imprisonment, each receiving a minimum non-parole period of 10 years. Angela Blackmore's murder was a deeply traumatic event for her family, who endured decades of not knowing who was responsible. Her son, who was 2 years old at the time, spoke in court about how his mother's death had robbed him of a normal life and the chance to have a sibling, as his mother was pregnant with a second child when she was killed.